Honda is by far the largest manufacturer of motorbikes on the entire planet. For some companies, this position would mean a sacrifice of quality over quantity, but two-wheel products from this Japanese behemoth remain a solid buy by any measurement. Today we'll acknowledge Honda's contributions to the development of the motorcycles industry by reviewing their all-new 2022 lineup. Solid representation across all classes, affordable pricing, and innovative technology worthy of the market leader. This is what Honda of 2022 is all about. So subscribe to Automotive Territory and let's dig into the lineup of newcomers. Enjoy the ride! Honda Africa Twin. Originally envisioned as a dual-sport model capable of winning the African rallies, this Honda has evolved into one of the world's favorite adventure bikes. The 2022 version puts to work a counterbalanced parallel twin with a 270-degree crankshaft and increased displacement of 1084cc. This change allowed the liquid-cooled Unicam summon extra horses and torque without raising the red line. 100 horsepower at 7500 rpm and 77.5 pound-feet at 6250. Both the DCT and the quick-shifter-equipped manual transmission get revised settings that improve shifting in the lower gears. The new Africa Twin now gets standard aluminum luggage rack and new big logo design schemes. As before, this model benefits from a 6.5-inch DFD dashboard with smartphone connectivity and a 6-axis inertial measurement unit with rider assists like wheelie control, cornering ABS, DCT cornering detection, and rear lift control. Honda Monkey. The current version of the Monkey was introduced to the market just a couple of years ago, in 2018. But this year, the company decided to improve it across all fronts. The design of this Honda is slightly tweaked, there are new exterior colors, and the lighting is LED all around. However, the main updates are hiding under the bodywork. This mini bike is powered by a new 125cc air-cooled 4-stroke that is derived from the Grom and is rated for 9.4 HP and 8.1 pound-feet. The Euro 5 mill works in tandem with a new 5-speed gearbox that ensures swifter acceleration and more relaxed cruising. The chassis of the Monkey is revised as well. The dual shocks in the rear feature 2-stage springs and increased travel of 4 inches, while the ground clearance reaches 6.9 inches. This Honda also gets standard ABS and a circular LCD display. Honda Rebel 1100. The Rebel moniker has been used by Honda on and off since 1985. Its latest holder is the flagship CMX 1100 that shall satisfy young riders transitioning to bigger machines. The model keeps its timeless bobber look, but boasts a new headlight with 4 LED bulbs and a large LCD screen. At its heart sits the 1084cc parallel twin that produces 87 horses, features throttle-by-wire controls, and gets 2 gearbox options, a manual and a DCT. On the tech front, the riders can enjoy a Showa suspension system, 3 power modes, 3 traction control levels, 3 braking modes, and standard cruise control. Lastly, the add-ons for the new Rebel are grouped into 2 categories, street and touring. The former keeps the raw bobber appeal, while the latter adds fabric saddlebags, Batwing-style fairing, and a passenger backrest. We should also mention that the Rebel 1100 was initially planned to go on sale as a 2021 model, but in some markets it has been postponed to 2022. Support Honda and our channel by liking this episode. Whose lineup of 2022 would you like to explore next? Leave your suggestions in the comment section. We keep rolling. Honda CRF 250R. Despite an endless influx of motocross titles that the previous generation of the CRF 250R was generating, Honda still went ahead with a full redesign. The Generation 6 gets a superior frame that is 1.5 pounds lighter, narrower bodywork with reduced number of fasteners and bolts, and a lower seat. The revised model wears mold graphics, black rims, and Pirelli Scorpion tires. The engine keeps the double overhead cam layout with a unique finger follower rocker design. However, new cam and press fit cam sprocket, new valve and ignition timing, and doubled intake valve springs provide more mid-range power and torque with a higher redline. Improved shifting comes from re-engineered primary and transmission ratios and a new shift drum. Finally, the bike gets an unobtrusive single-pipe exhaust and a new fully adjustable Showa Pro-Link rear suspension to accompany the 49mm Showa fork. Honda CBR 500R. This fully faired member of the Honda CB500 family arrives with a host of upgrades, all of which are focused on improving the bike's performance and agility on the road. Most of the changes are applied to the CBR's chassis setup. There is a redesigned swing arm, lighter 17-inch wheels with a 5Y-spoke design, and dual disc brakes from Nissan. The suspension setup benefits from a more sophisticated 41mm Showa SFF BP USD fork and a single-tube rear shock absorber with new settings. This year, the sharp dual LED headlights become more powerful, while the LCD instrument display is now equipped with gear position and shift-up indicators. In terms of power and torque, the 471cc liquid-cooled parallel twin remains unchanged, but it does get a few software tweaks. The mill tops off at 47 horses and 32 pound-feet, but sounds more convincing thanks to a new dual muffler exhaust. Honda CRF 1100L Africa Twin Adventure Sports. This version of the Africa Twin still benefits from the liquid-cooled Unicam parallel twin, but puts on an adventure sports package to fully harness long-distance touring potential of the platform. 2022 model here brings along revised transmission settings, new cracked terrain graphics, and two colors: pearl glare white tricolor and matte ballistic black metallic. The newcomer has a slightly shorter windscreen for improved visibility without the sacrifice of the 5-way adjustability and outstanding wind protection. The CRF 1100L Africa Twin Adventure Sports gets a larger 24.8 liters 6.5 gallons tank that carries enough fuel to cover 312 miles, 500 kilometers of range. As standard, the model benefits from the Showa suspension that could be enhanced with the Showa electronically equipped ride adjustment. The overall cargo volume of the bike is 116 liters, and those long days of highway cruising are simplified with cruise control, heated grips, and full smartphone integration. Honda SuperCub. The world's best-selling vehicle keeps raking up record-breaking production numbers, so naturally it goes through a significant redesign to comply with modern regulations and market demands. The new SuperCub grows an extra seat, letting you share the thrills with a slim passenger, and the color palette adds matte access gray metallic and gentle black. The 123.9cc single-cylinder gets fully redesigned. The bore and stroke were changed to 50 by 63.1 mm. Compression ratio was bumped to 10:1, but a 4-speed semi-automatic transmission is still in place. The expected output numbers should be around 9.6 horsepower and 7.7 pound-feet of twist. This tiny Honda boasts a revised suspension represented by 26mm telescopic fork and twin shock, all LED lighting, and Honda Smart Key that improves security and lets you find the bike in a crowded parking lot. Honda CB500X. This relatively small and comfortable adventure motorcycle gets a couple of performance updates for 2022. Among the exterior tweaks, we should mention more powerful LED lights, a revised and narrowed seat, and a redesigned cast aluminum front wheel. The latter measures 19 inches in diameter and becomes lighter thanks to the thinner spokes. There are also 3 available color schemes and bold new graphics. Every CB500X comes with new upside-down forks from Showa that feature separate function fork big piston technology. Furthermore, the 2022 model benefits from the upgraded braking system, as the previous year's single 310mm front disc is ditched in favor of dual 296mm. Mechanically, the twin-cylinder engine is unchanged, so it still produces 48 horsepower, but does get revised fuel injection settings, which improves the torque feel. Honda Grom. Fully redesigned for 2022, Honda's mini motorcycle enters its 3rd generation with fresh bodywork, revised engine, and a new 5-speed gearbox. The Grom continues to ride on 12-inch wheels with fresh 5-spoke design and gets a special SP version that adds gold accents on the engine, exhaust and swing arm. Easy customization remains one of the key advantages of the Grom, so its 4 main panels can be easily removed. The bike seat becomes flatter and is positioned quite low, just 30 inches above the ground. The 125cc engine has higher compression rate, peaks at 9.7 horses and 7.7 pound-feet. It also comes paired with a larger 1.59-gallon fuel tank and keeps its 155 mpg fuel economy. On the tech front, the new bike benefits from an easy-to-read LCD display and offers an optional ABS. Honda CRF 300L and CRF 300L Rally. Updated for the first time since 2017, these Honda CRF bikes add 36cc in displacement and get new names to reflect that. Their revised 286 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled single-cylinder has longer stroke and produces 10% more power and 18% more torque, 27 horses and 19.6 pound-feet respectively. The bike's semi-double cradle frame is redesigned, plus there is a new aluminum swing arm contributing to an overall weight reduction of 9 pounds. Both bikes get new air intakes and exhausts, as well as longer travel suspensions. Exclusive upgrades for the Rally Edition include the car-inspired bodywork, a windscreen, a new 3.4-gallon fuel tank, wider seat, flexibly mounted LED indicators, rubber-topped foot pegs, and a new handlebar. Honda CB500F. The standard naked bike from the CB500 family also receives a major overhaul for 2022. Similar to its platform siblings, the model brings huge suspension changes, including a Showa-sourced 41mm fork. It addresses the weakest point of the previous CB500F, improving its handling, reaction time, and ride quality. The latter aspect will also benefit from a new lighter swing arm and lighter 5-spoke wheels. The package is complete with new 296mm front dual disc brakes. For more efficient braking, Honda also fiddled with the weight distribution, shifting more weight towards the front end for better grip. Apart from the PGM F5 fuel injection, nothing new happens to this A2 license-compliant 471cc Pearl twin-cylinder that still outputs 48 horses and 32 pound-feet. Finally, the new F debuts 3 new exterior color schemes. Honda NC750X. Positioned below the Africa twin bikes in Honda's adventure lineup, the NC750X is a great all-rounder that has the title of one of Europe's best-selling models. This year, it gets a comprehensive upgrade that improves it across all fronts: comfort, technology, and engine performance. The model can be ordered with a new slipper-type clutch and recalibrated DCT transmission as an alternative to the entry-level 6-speed manual. The upcoming model year also brings standard throttle-by-wire, which further translates into 3 default riding modes: Rain, Standard, and Sport, as well as a customizable user mode. Boosting the utility front is the false fuel tank compartment with increased 23-liter capacity, which is enough for a full-face helmet. There is also a larger LCD instrument panel. Finally, Honda raises the red line for its 725cc Pearl Twin by 600 RPM to 7,000, while also increasing the maximum output to 58 HP. How would you rate Honda's lineup in 2022? Leave your score from 1 to 10 in the comment section with a few words of explanations. I'll be waiting for you down there to keep the discussion going. Do not forget to support our efforts by smashing the like button and subscribing to Automotive Territory. More informative lineup previews of the upcoming model here are on the screen. As always, may the torque be with you!